Hey everyone, Eddie O'Day here with Carolina Next Realty Group with your quick triangle market update. Let's start with the numbers. Home prices are flat year over year, up about 1% month over month, which is actually pretty notable because it stops 3 straight months of price declines. Inventory is up about 14% compared to last year. Homes are averaging about 48 days on the market, and mortgage rates, they've been bouncing around a little bit, roughly between 5.99 and 6.2 as far as a range. At the same time, sales are down year over year for the second straight month. So 2026, we're hoping to be a better year in terms of overall sales. Not there yet. And really, inventory is up, which is good. More choices for buyers. And that's seasonal in nature, I think, as you come into the spring market. The issue is, again, uncertainty and rates, and that has kept the buyer pool a little smaller than we would like. So it's good for buyers, and homes are still selling. Again, if you've been watching the news lately, you might be thinking, is this really a good time to buy a house? And between the Middle East issues, potential impacts on oil prices, inflation, the jobs report came out on Friday. That was a little bit more negative than hoped. And even the bigger conversation around AI and how it may affect jobs over time. There's always something happening in the economy. But here's the thing, there's always uncertainty in the world. If you wanted, if you waited for the perfect economic moment to buy a home, you'd probably never buy one. Real estate decisions are usually about your personal goals and your timeline, not whatever headline is trending this week. So for buyers, this is actually a more of a balanced market or even a buyer's market, and you should be negotiating. Ask for closing costs, concessions. You can definitely in North Carolina have a lower due diligence fee, or rate buy downs even to help lower your monthly payment initially. And a quick note on buy downs or rate buy downs. A lot of buyers hear that term, but don't really understand how it works. I actually put together a short article here in this newsletter and a video explaining rate buy downs and how they can save you money. So definitely check that out. Also keep an eye on new construction. Builders are continuing to offer strong incentives, including those rate buy downs, and many are still willing to accept contingent offers. That means if you have to sell your home first, they will engage with you on that contract. So for sellers, homes are still selling, just not as fast. Multiple offers are still happening all over the triangle, but pricing matters more than ever. Make those repairs, put a fresh coat of paint. Price realistically is the number one reasons home will sell faster, and consider offering those buyer incentives. The big picture is that the Triangle continues to be one of the strongest markets in the country, with people moving here every day. So don't get too distracted by the headlines. Stay focused on your long-term home ownership goals. And if you ever want to talk through the market or your situation specifically, feel free to reach out anytime, and you can click the button in the newsletter for a quick chat with myself. Thanks so much for tuning in.